Angel alert! SunWest is continuing to slash turn times. Just weeks after announcing the 1-hour condition review time, SunWest is reviewing over 70% of conditions in under 40 minutes. From wherever you're at, drop your conditions into Morgan and don't miss a minute. At SunWest, we're continuously innovating because we believe your true home is always with it.
Loan originators at SunWest are free from origination details and stress. You too can be limitless and have it all. We don't have a pyramid of layers, and all of the commission is yours. All I want to do is make you money.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Katie Jensen. The Federal Reserve meets today as the housing market seems to be getting its footing. We'll take a look at what they're going to do. But first, we have another major bank making a major change to its mortgage division. This time, it's Flagstar Bank, which merged with New York Community Bank. The bank's distributed retail channel will now operate as an in-branch footprint model, resulting in a 69% reduction in the number of retail home lending offices company-wide. This includes laying off 1,300 employees. New York Community Bancorp President and CEO Thomas Cangemi says that these decisions are the most difficult decisions our leadership team has had to make. However, they are necessary to ensure the long-term success of our mortgage business. Bank executives say rumors they were exiting the retail business are not true. In other news, the Federal Reserve starts its first meeting of 2023, and it comes as the housing market seems to be getting its footing. So what will the Open Market Committee announce on Wednesday? Our own Mike Savino gives us a preview.
I don't think the Fed can take its foot completely off the brakes here, so to speak.
The Federal Reserve is meeting Tuesday for the first time in 2023. It's been almost a year since it started trying to cool inflation by increasing the federal funds rate. Inflation continues to come down, but there's still some lingering concerns.
We still have this persistent tightness in the labor market, and that is really throwing a curveball into understanding where the economy is.
Many experts think we'll see the Fed lower its rate increase to a quarter point, including Duke University economics professor Connell Fullenkamp. He says this could give the Fed a better look at where the economy is.
I think that's part of what the Fed is hoping for, is that they're going to get some better information about where the economy really is if they slow down the rate increases.
The best thing that the Fed can do for the housing market right now is instill confidence that it has inflation under control. That will help mortgage rates stabilize, and Fullenkamp says buyers will readjust.
We saw an amazing sticker shock in the early 80s, and people adjusted to that. I mean, they found creative ways to deal with that.
This might also boost consumer confidence. A recent Morning Consult poll found 1 in 3 adults is actively preparing for a recession, and news of layoffs in finance and tech doesn't help.
I wouldn't say it's trending down, but I think people are really, again, they're really being driven by this uncertainty.
Things will be even better if wages can grow at a modest pace, allowing first-time homebuyers' budgets to catch up with mortgage costs. The Fed was worried about home price growth last year, but Fullenkamp says the conditions are not right for another appreciation explosion in 2023.
You know, we had this, I think, a really unusual combination of wage growth was already strong. Then you had a lot of extra income coming from the government. You had rates being pushed down again by massive liquidity injections in the system.
You can hear more on Fullenkamp's outlook on mortgage rates and home sales on The Principal, the Mortgage News Network's daily podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. For the Mortgage News Network, I'm Mike Savino.
Thanks, Mike. Coming up, laid-off employees are accusing AmeriSave of hurting their ability to make a living.
Morgan of SunWest Mortgage is here to change the world of loan originations forever. From sending updates to your clients to allowing you more time, you can do it all in a simple chat. You no longer have to struggle with documents. All you need to do is select the files and upload them, and they're submitted in an instant along with your loan file. With SunWest, your true home is always within.
Welcome back. 140 employees are taking AmeriSave Mortgage Corporation to court after the company's handling of layoffs back in July. The lawsuit essentially claims AmeriSave hurt their ability to earn a living, including claiming they were fired for cause. AmeriSave recently got a judge to move the case from California State Court to federal court. According to the lawsuit, the group of employees were among 200 AmeriSave hired to focus on the West Coast as the company retail sales division. As part of recruiting, the company acknowledged the mortgage industry was headed for tough times. But executives claimed they had a $1.5 billion war chest, positioning AmeriSave to outlast competition and emerge as a dominant player. Instead, the company let go of the 140 employees over the summer. The employees say that they're owed unpaid wages and bonuses. They're also suing for lost future earnings, claiming they stayed because AmeriSave lied about its financial position. And the employees are accusing the company of defamation. According to the lawsuit, AmeriSave executives were telling recruiters the employees were not meeting performance goals. And the company told NMLS the employees were fired for cause. The lawsuit says this, quote, gives rise to speculations that the true cause might have been rape or sexual harassment, workplace violence, theft, or other serious or even criminal issues. The former employees are seeking more than $43 million in damages. We reached out to AmeriSave, and a spokesperson says the company does not comment on lawsuits. We'll be right back with what else is interesting today.
I had to watch him go from so capable to a different person altogether, and it was really hard. We're hoping that this message gets to veterans out there who are in similar struggles. That's how fast SunWest worked. It was truly amazing. It makes me very happy to know that there's a company out there that cares so much, that they go through so much to help, because we never expected this. Never.
SunWest understands that your success is built one family at a time. Visit sunwestpartners.com.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. Home price growth did more than just cool toward the end of last year. Prices actually fell in November, according to the FHFA. Prices in November fell just a tad, down 0.1% from the prior month. That's after prices were flat in October, putting year-over-year appreciation in November at 8.2%. The biggest gains were in the South Atlantic region, while prices fell by more than 1% in the Pacific Division. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.